Right, what we're looking at today is the greenside chipping, an area that a lot of golfers struggle on. We're looking at anything sort of under 15 yards that requires you to cover a lot of the rough grass around the green or the green fringe, and then landing it on and running out. Now, what we see golfers do, you can see I've marked the golf club again, is they tend to get too much of the golf club on the floor when they're chipping. So they take a standard setup, get the club flat on the ground, and then attempt to do a short to backswing and follow through. Now the catch with this is because you're not generating enough speed through the golf club, you're going to end up catching a lot of the turf behind the golf ball because there's so much club on the floor. So the easiest way to play this is to try and get that heel of the golf club off the floor and allow the toe of the club to rest behind the golf ball. Right, what we're going to try and do is just get the toe end of the club underneath the ball and turn it into more of a putting stroke. By doing this, we're eliminating a lot of contact of the golf club on the floor, which gives you less chance of getting the hosel to hook and closing the club face down. So when you set yourself up, all you need to try and do is get your standard setup and then lift the club almost vertical. All right, so it's pointing straight up towards your chest so that the toe of the club is on the floor. From there, we're going to set ourselves up pretty much similar to how we'd set up to a putter, and we're just going to take the club straight up and straight down, turning the stroke into more of a pendulum action. This will then allow you to bring the club vertically down onto the golf ball, and you'll get a cleaner strike out of pretty much any lie. So what we'll be looking at is a straight up, straight through, and all of a sudden you're catching the ball a little bit closer towards the toe of the golf club, which will then give you a consistent bounce and roll. Because you're not applying as much of the grooves, you should find the ball will bounce and roll out pretty much the same all the time. Right, give it a go. It is a lot easier when you're doing it around the golf course and makes it a bit easier to chip.